All right, this lesson is a review and an evaluation of 1 Timothy 2:4. Let's move right into it. First of all, 1 Timothy 2:4, it's a pastoral letter. Remember that, that's always helpful. And then here it begins, this one with the relative pronoun who, referring back to God our Savior. And we have, I think it only has 10 words. We'll count it out as we go, make certain we're not forgetting anything. So here's all. This is masculine plural, and then here's the word we know in anthropology. So we have anthropos. Anthropos is masculine plural. So who, all men. So we have that, all men, and then we have so theini. This is from sozo, the verb sozo. So who, all men, this is passive, to be saved. Okay, and then kai, that's and, into ace. This preposition here occurs 1,700 times, always has its object in the accusative case. For those of you that are studying as we go along, accusative case. And into epi, let me go ahead and break this up just to show you the parts of it. No seen, of course this is accusative because we already have this prompt, this clue here, knowing every time we see this preposition we know the object is an accusative case. So here we have full. That preposition's full. Now with a verb you can say fully. So under full gnosis, that's knowledge. So we know these words, knowledge. So under full knowledge, ale, we'll check our spelling. Ale, genitive of truth, ale, theos, of truth. Okay, so who is desiring, oh, I left that out, is, where's our verb? Well, I left it out. Thele, here we go. Thele, there we go, thele. That's from, I'll just make a note down here. Thele is from the verb, that's present indicative active, third masculine singular. He is desiring, show that ing from the present tense, and then that's from the verb thelo. There we go. And remember, we had 10 words, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're that verb's present indicative, continuous, and then we have this one, elthane. This is the sign of the infinitive here. Infinitive. This is second aorist, for example. So to come, there we go. And we're missing, and to come into full knowledge of truth. So here we can see that if we really wanted to understand this text, we would remember that sozo does not equal genao. So first we're fathered. So first we are fathered out from God. And those of you that know your good Bible, you know the Bible, you know kinsman redeemer, the redeemer because of our kinship. So those fathered out from God are the ones Jesus saved. So the Father fathers, the Son, the Savior saves. So fathered first. This speaks of saved, which is second, subsequent to being fathered. And here it's augmented by this, not only to be saved, but to come one to full knowledge of truth. There we go. To full knowledge of truth. So in a pastoral letter, this is encouraging for a pastor to know the value of his work, that it's something God is desiring for all men. and specifically and foremost regenerated men in the congregation. And then of course anyone that the gospel, we take it out and preach to men, we want them to believe, be fathered through it, 1 Corinthians 4:15. And as one's fathered through it, we want to accomplish the end and go on with this person just as God intended and demonstrated through this pastoral letter to a pastor from the missionary Paul, teaching us the high value of our calling, the high calling that we have, and to carry this out. So this text really isn't that controversial. It's useful if you pastor, if you teach, or if you're a student, a learner in a covenant community, and you want to realize the full implication of this text and not just see it used as lifted out of context for an argument. Does God want everybody to go to heaven or not? That's quite something else. In its context, it carries the weight and honor of which it's worthy. So let's look, check out our work. Let's see how badly we did here or how well we did. So here's the who all men. Okay, so I ran out of room, but it really should have gone here. Is desiring, and then here to be saved. That's good. From sozo, then and into epinosin. Good job. Y'all are doing great. And then theos, of truth, that's genitive, and then to come, that is second aorist. Okay, so you'll become more familiar with these. But this is why I say write it out, word it out, and then translate it out. Just be careful where you use the word translate. Some people think they know what that means, but what I'm saying is you're actually wording it out according to the inflectional morphemes and the meanings. So that's it. That should help you with this text. Have a blessed day and enjoy it, and realize the high value of coming together because it's something that God is desiring for those who trusted into His Son, fathered through the gospel. And we're not just going out to preach the gospel to see someone fathered and then not see the fullness of the Godhead's intention, which is to see the Son, the central person of the Godhead, save them. And then, of course, this desiring, which is sustained, is desiring always for all men. Here in this text, we know first and foremost, we can see the value of what do we do, what is God desiring for men who've been fathered through the gospel, and what's our work as a covenant body collected together. We're carrying this out. So have a blessed day and know the work's worth it. But if you haven't worded a text out like this before and then gone back and checked yourself and deliberately done this, this really helps imprint the brain. It's called overlearning, where you iterate through deliberate practice, iterative training. You kind of brand your brain with these good truths. So have a blessed day.